Good morning. Podcast number 1, Margot. I am the brand. Anything But Vanilla by Margot, and all the layers that go along with it. Oh my gosh, I've waited so long to be at a point where I can share my story. I love my life. I love short storytelling. I've had such an interesting life, but it came with a lot of ups, a lot of downs, like everyone. And I hope that I reach people that can be reinvented, that can transform, that find value in how I've done it, or possibly give me suggestions, or we have guests and dialogues, and together, with humor, with grit, with reinvention, with resilience. I mean, that's the message. Everybody out there is talking about transformation, and you're looking at a lady who's going through it. I am 65, and it is not boring. I'm at rock bottom, and it's time to reinvent myself. I am healing after some abuse, and I lost my identity. I felt really small. I felt that you couldn't even see me, and I lost my inspiration. And now it's time for me to give a space to women who might feel invisible, who might feel seen, who might feel inspired. There's so many themes, and I think that my life story is like a chapter in a book or editor in a magazine. You'll get trauma, you'll get fashion, you'll get style, you'll get hurt, you'll get hope. And it'll orbit around this core message of reinvention, resilience, hope. There is life after 65, and it's anything but boring. And the honesty, people are craving it today in today's world. People are craving authentic, genuine people. People are ready to see the messy middle. You're not listening to a perfect bow and wrapped up nicely. You're listening for ideas, and maybe you won't have to wait as long as I did to leave an unhealthy relationship. Maybe you'll meet some of my friends along the way that will remind you and me who I am. I have a lot of strength, and I have a lot of sparkle in my eye, and a lot of joy, and I want to share that. And I want to rise up and be strong and help other women and men be strong. And every episode will touch on something else. And I want you to go, oh my gosh, I can't wait for the next one. Whether it's a story about me being arrested, or it's a story about me building a hockey arena in Prague, doing interior design for 40 years, or whether it's me with a beautiful son who's 21 and went to school in Texas, or marrying my high school sweetheart and 23 years of marriage. He absolutely was the most narcissistic personality disorder in the dictionary. And I allowed it, and I stood by, and I felt all those old messages and old tapes. I am not worthy. I am not enough. And I didn't stand up for myself, and I didn't leave. And I hope someone listening is a lot younger than I, and they leave, because everybody deserves to be treated with respect, and everybody deserves to be kind. And staying for the kids, no excuse. Staying out of religion, it's not my place to say, but no excuse. Abuse is abuse, whether it's emotional or physical, it's abuse. And on the outside, I covered it up, and I didn't ask for help. And I stayed in my lane, and I continued my professional life, and I continued caring for my parents who were aging. And I pretended that I was okay, and I was far from okay. And right now I'm going through a 3-year ugly divorce trial, and it's super upsetting. But I decided this is a perfect time for a healer's journey. This is a perfect time to give other women hope so they don't have to do what I'm doing. Give other women the strength and sparkle and leg up, and without asking, the help. So please come along with me on this wonderful journey that I think you'll get a lot out of. I know you'll giggle and I know you'll cry, but I am here to be Margot. Margot the brand, Anything But Vanilla by Margot. And I'd like you to unpeel the layers of the onion with me, and unpeel the layers of the generations, and unpeel the layers of my decades of life. And together, we will wait for the next week and the next and the next. And it will be a beautiful story with one layer at a time. And the good, the bad, and the ugly, that's okay. The good, the bad, and the ugly is okay. Because some of these episodes are going to touch on style, and they're going to touch on interior design and fashion and staging and selling homes, and how beautiful the day is, and animals, and taking a long walk with your dog, and appreciating you live in America, and appreciating your health, and exercising, and eating right, and drinking a lot of water, and all those good things in one. It's kind of like the Cliff Notes. That's what we could call me. Margot the brand, the Cliff Notes of Anything But Vanilla by Margot. So we're going to have more fun and less chaos. And I want to welcome you and introduce myself. And podcast number 1 is about to launch.